Ever catch your little one, like totally rocking out with a couple of wooden spoons on some pots and pans,
Yeah.
lost in their own world? That's kind of the magic we're diving into today.
Yeah.
How to give your child the gift of music.
It's powerful stuff.
We've got 5 expert-backed tips to really unpack here. And trust me, you're going to grab a notepad or your phone or something for this.
Seriously.
So first up is all about playing different genres of music for your kids. And I mean, yeah, that makes sense on the surface, but what's the real impact?
Well, I think the best way to think about it is like every genre is like a new musical language.
Okay.
So, one minute you've got like a symphony playing, then a hip hop track, then maybe some Latin salsa. And all of a sudden you're training your kid's ear to understand different rhythms, different instruments, and even different emotional tones.
So it's like building a more well-rounded musical palette, right?
Totally, you got it.
Instead of just being passively listening to whatever's on the radio or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, make them work for it.
Oh,
Ask
yeah.
them, like, hey, what instruments do you hear? Or does this song make you want to, dance around or just kind of chill out?
Mm-hmm.
You'd be surprised what they come up with. It can turn into a whole conversation.
That's a great way to make it fun for everybody.
Great.
So the second tip here, encouraging kids to actually learn an instrument, feels like that kind of naturally flows out of that.
For sure. Think of it this way. If experiencing all those genres is like looking at like a map, right, then learning an instrument. That's strapping on your backpack and actually going on the journey.
I like that.
It goes from like this kind of abstract thing to boom, hands-on understanding of melody, rhythm, all that good stuff. Plus, there are all those studies showing that kids who learn an instrument, yeah, they tend to do way better on those spatial reasoning tests.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it rewires their brains for the better. It's pretty cool.
So it's more than just being the next rock star then.
Yeah, although I'm sure a lot of parents wouldn't mind that.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But it's just incredible how it impacts other areas, their development in other areas.
It's wild, right?
Yeah.
And that kind of leads us to tip number 3, attending live performances. Because there's nothing like experiencing the real deal, right?
Oh, absolutely. There's just this energy there that you just can't replicate with a recording.
100%. Now imagine your kid. They're watching a whole orchestra going off, all in sync. Or the energy of a rock concert. Or even just like a folk trio telling a story with their music. It's different. They're not just hearing the music. They're like feeling the vibrations in their chest, seeing the passion, the joy right there on stage. It makes it real for them.
Yeah, it's like it shows them that. Music is this living, breathing thing.
Totally. And let's not forget the collaborative aspect of it, seeing the practice, the dedication, the hours that go into making that music come alive. It's inspiring on a whole other level.
I'm sitting here, realizing I need to go to more concerts myself.
Right.
All right, so moving on to tip number 4, creating a musical environment at home. So what does that actually look like practically?
It's actually a lot simpler than people might think. Honestly, just having some instruments around the house
Oh, yeah?
doesn't have to be anything fancy. Even just like a tambourine, a harmonica,
Yeah.
let them bang on stuff, experiment, make some noise.
That's doable.
And honestly, don't underestimate just playing music you love around the house. Like your own enthusiasm. It's contagious.
Okay, that's a relief, because full disclosure, my singing voice, let's just say it's better suited for the shower, not Carnegie Hall.
But you enjoy it, right?
Exactly.
That's what matters. Your kids pick up on that.
Okay, so it's about being genuine with it.
Absolutely.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Um,
All right, finally, we've got celebrating their own musical interests.
This one's huge because it's really about showing a genuine interest in, what they're into, whether it's their favorite bands, the songs they're learning, even if it's like, that boy band poster they have on their wall.
I think we all had one of those.
Exactly. Your unwavering support. It's everything. Tastes change, but that consistent encouragement, that's what sticks. That's how you nurture a lifelong love of music.
So to sum all this up, it sounds like it's about creating an environment of exploration, engagement, and honestly just unconditional support.
You got it. And never, ever underestimate the power of your own enthusiasm. It really is the secret ingredient here.
That's great advice. And listeners, as you go about creating this amazing musical journey with your little ones, here's something to ponder. Where does formal music education actually fit into all of this? Is it essential, or is it more about finding the right balance between structured lessons and just letting them kind of explore and find their own way? Definitely something to think about.